Hello everyone, it's Marie. I hope you're having a great day. I know that I am. Before I go any further, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. As I always say, I know that there are hundreds that you could be watching, and I really appreciate you taking your time to watch mine. Today I'm going to share some products for your eyes. However, I will mention this hair is from my favorite place, JuicyLaceWigs.com. The contact person is Bill King. This was a virgin Brazilian hair that I had highlighted and colored, and the curl pattern I had put in myself so that it's kind of the way I like for it to be, nice and soft and just beautiful hair. But I am here to share, as I mentioned, eye products. I want to begin by letting you know I am by no means an expert on makeup. My makeup is very simple and very plain. I have not mastered putting on the colors and on the eyes and all of that stuff. I'm very plain and very simple when it comes to eye makeup. However, I do not have eyebrows or eyelashes, not anything that's noticeable. So I've always been kind of conscious of that, and just like most people, I've used the eyebrow pencil and drawn them on and done different things. But I was glancing through a ladies magazine a couple of weeks ago, and I ran across a product called SmartBrow, and I thought I would try it because it looked very simple and easy to use, and they looked good. Now, if you'll notice that this eyebrow is already done. I did this with the SmartBrow, and I did it off camera because this is my left eyebrow, and it takes me a little bit more time to do my left than to do my right. So I did this one off camera, and also so that you can see what it looks like in comparison to having nothing here to having something over here. The other product that I'm going to share with you is fiber lashes. Now, there are several different brands out there. This is the one that I bought from Amazon.com. It's called Like Alpha. When I bought it, it was a lot less expensive than it is now. And you know how when things become popular, the prices go up. But there are several different types out there that you can try. I will say that if you have sensitive eyes, it's probably not going to be something that you would want to use. I do wear a contact in this eye, and I can say that it doesn't bother me. However, sometimes, especially when I'm having problems with allergies, the fiber lashes does create a little problem, and I usually have to take them off. But for the most part, there's no problem with the fiber lashes. Now, for the SmartBrow, you will need, of course, SmartBrow, and it comes in a wand like this with a brush on this end and the applicator right here. It also comes with remover for you to remove it, but you can use eye makeup remover, and it comes off just as well. You will possibly need Q-tips, and you will need or possibly need concealer. However, I don't know where my concealer is, so I'm using just my Mineral Makeup by Mary Kay. So let us begin. Now, the first thing that you need to remember is that your eyebrows should be oil-free. So you can clean them really well and make sure there's no oil on them before you begin, and make sure they're dry. And you're going to start with this really nice thin brush, and you simply, and I'm going to lower the camera just a bit, you're going to simply brush it on in the direction of your eyelashes. It's really easy. It's not adding any type of fibers or anything to your eyelashes. It's just, you know, I really consider it to be like paint. It kind of reminds me of paint. I feel like I'm painting on my eyebrows. And I hope that I am still on camera. And I'm just smoothing it out. And of course you can draw yours on the way you like. And for whatever reason, I'm never able to get mine to mimic both sides, but they'll be close enough. Sorry, I had to go off camera for a minute to get closer to the mirror. Now that I've drawn them on, you're going to take the other end, and it suggests that you do it while it's still wet, but check the directions because I could be wrong and I don't have my directions in front of me. But at any rate, you brush this on your eyebrows, and I'm going around here because this clip, well, just move the clip. You brush it on. And basically, you can be done. However, what I do is I use Q-tips, and to make sure I don't have any areas that I don't want. So I clean it up a bit, and you can see I took a little bit more off there than I don't know if you can see that, but I just simply have to go back in and fill that in with the little tiny brush. So once you get them the way you want them, you let them dry, and while it's drying, what I do as I start my eyelashes. The directions suggest that you put on your own mascara first, but here lately I have not done that. I start out first with their brush and just put this on. Now you do one eye at a time because this is the gel, and the fiber lashes have to adhere to this gel, therefore it needs to be wet. So that is why you do one eyelash at a time. And these are the fibers, and it suggests that you put them on the tip. And that's all I'm doing. Putting them right on the tip. And I've gone from no eyebrows and no eyelashes to eyebrows and eyelashes. And it suggests that you seal it with the gel. And that's what I've done. So now, no eyelashes, eyelashes. I hope you can see them. None, some. What I do now that my eyebrows are dry, I take a Q-tip, and concealer really works best, but I don't know where my concealer is. So I just go right up under my eyebrows and right above, and just smooth that out to give it definition. I'm going to step off camera for a minute. It's hot in this bathroom. I had to get the fan. But anyway, I use this to define them. Also, for me, these are a little too dark. So what I do, again with my mineral powder, I just put just a little bit on a Q-tip and just dab it and smooth it in, and it takes some of the darkness away, and that's good for me because I don't need them to be this dark. So there you have it. I've done one eyebrow. I've done both eyebrows and one eyelash. So I'm just going to go back and do my other eyelash. Now that I have my eyebrows the way I like them. And again, I start with the gel. You can start with your own mascara as it suggests, but I don't. I used to when I first started doing this. I followed the directions to the T. Now some people say that toward the end of the day the fibers fall off and they see them laying on their face and stuff like that. I haven't experienced that, but I will say that it is very important that you do follow directions, especially with the sealing, and try not to use too many, don't put too many layers on. You can go back and do it again if you feel that it's not thick enough, if you want a little more denseness. But for the most part, I just apply it the one time, and I do use my sealer. Oops, got a clump. Don't want clumps. And there you have it. I've gone from no eyelashes and no eyebrows to eyelashes and eyebrows, because I've never been able to use, I've never even tried using the eyelashes that you put on, because I can imagine that glue or adhesive would probably irritate my eyes. So that's what I want to share with you today. And as I said, I am no makeup expert, so please forgive me if I don't sound like one, because I'm not. This is just what I do, and as I said, I'm very plain and simple when it comes to makeup. I experiment with eyeshadow and all of that, but that's not my thing. Anyway, please leave your comments below. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I hope that I've said something to inspire you. I hope that I've said something that perhaps you may be able to use. And I hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you are richly and abundantly blessed. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.